Sleeping Warrior didn't like that I tried to correct him regarding the lighthouse and give him facts. He blocked me from his channel. The new level of stupidity from Sleeping Warrior. Yes, he succeeded to make himself a bigger fool than before. He's incredible. Okay, let's roll. This is the lighthouse. I have a question to Sleeping Warrior that he refused to answer. On his picture or video that you see here, you see the flash from the lighthouse in the same level as the sea. But where is the rest? If you look at these pictures, it's cliffs and the whole lighthouse. It's only the top that's visible. How does that work on a flat earth, Sleeping Warrior? I forgot one important thing in my latest video about this lighthouse. It's the light itself. The range is determined from the light ball or the center of the light. This lighthouse is equipped with a Fresnel lens. On this picture you see the actual lights at the manhole head lighthouse, and ask is how the Fresnel lens works. When the lighthouse flashes, the whole window in the top will be lit up. So it's not only the light balls, so the height is higher than the one you measure. All lighthouses in the world is measured at the same way. It's have international commissions that set the rules how to do this. So if you want to change this, Sleeping Warrior, it's only 7,800 lighthouse to measure for you. Good luck! Once again, Sleeping Warrior had made claims that proves that we live on a globe. This time is that he admitted that we have a magnetic south and north poles.
So an Australian or a New Zealand guy will look south and see Octantis. An American guy, South American guy, will also look south and see Octantis, but only on a ball. In real world, two observers in Australia and in America cannot see the rotation point, be it, call it whatever you want, when looking due south. Now, the issue is not that you can see it. The issue is the direction that you're looking when you think you're looking south relative to the direction that the other guy is also looking when he thinks he's looking south, without assuming or presuming that you are actually looking south. You don't have an independent way, an absolute reference point to prove that you are actually looking in the same direction. It isn't possible to look south at the same time as the other guy, because one guy's looking southwest, the other guy's looking southeast. And how do I know that? Because I've looked into it. There's something called magnetic declination, and that tells us that the compass adjustment needs to be done because you're not actually looking south apparently, and you can't rely on your compass to demonstrate that you are actually looking south, because one guy's looking one way, the other guy's looking the other way, and that tells you that they're telling you to correct your compass that is supposed to be a reliable tool for navigation, and correct that reading because it doesn't point south. So to hide the fact that you're not looking south, they tell you to change your definition of south and adjust it. This is how I know that it isn't a ball, because if it was a ball, you wouldn't need to correct for a compass, because the geographic and the magnetic South Pole would be the same thing.
This is really a whole new level of stupidity, Sleeping Warrior. Magnetic declination or magnetic variation is not a new thing. It's a well-known fact that they teach in school, but I think you are sleeping in school. And the picture you show here is a flat projection. Look at this at the globe, then you will realize that the difference is not so big in South America, South Africa and Australia. And another thing, why is one of the measurements from Antarctica, isn't that the place that you can't go? So you have Antarctica, South Africa and Australia. Why? This is a picture from a fighter from the Second World War. Why do you think the compass looks like this? And read the text. And this is a gyro compass from a ship. Why do you think we have gyro compasses on ships? Because they don't use the magnet field to find true south. If you try to find your way back to your mother's place in your Range Rover Sleeping Warrior, these declinations have no impact on your navigation. The difference is so small. But are you driving a ship over the oceans or an airplane between continents? It have a big impact. That's why professionals have instruments handling this problem or this fact. That amateurs like you don't know about this, it's your ignorance that's the answer why you don't know about this.
This is how I know that it isn't a ball, because if it was a ball, you wouldn't need to correct for a compass, because the geographic and the magnetic South Pole would be the same thing.
This is without doubt the most stupid part in your video. You don't know the difference between true north and the magnetic north, and the true south and magnetic south. The true north is a geographic place, a real place, and why it's that you have to study it. It's too complex for a flat earther, I think, to understand. I will try to make it simple for you, Sleeping Warrior, why you can't have the magnetic south and north as the real south and north. They are moving. This is from a professional chart showing a part of the sea outside Luleå in the north of Sweden. If you look at the middle, you see 7.0 east 2005 and then 0.1 east. What do you think that means, Sleeping Warrior? Try to take this slowly. 2005, it's the year, and that year the declination was 7.0 degrees east of true north. And for each year it moves 0.1 degrees east. Why is that? So the magnetic north and south are constantly moving. The magnet field is moving. So how could you have the same magnetic north and the true north? It wouldn't work, you fool. And at last, you think we have the burden of proof. But you don't understand anything we try to explain to you. You don't understand how a lighthouse works. You don't understand the magnetic field. You don't understand how a compass works. How can we prove anything to you? You don't understand the simplest things. Okay all, that was all for this video. I will be back soon. Hopefully Sleeping Warrior don't break this stupidity record. I think I want to make a video about someone else than Sleeping Warrior. Thanks for this time. Bye.